Hello everybody, welcome back. It's effectunknown. We're back on the Mundi server. Today we are going to be going over all of our going over everything that we have. That's right. The server is this season's coming to an end. So I think it's about time that we run around, take a peek at everything we've done, we've built, we've accomplished. A few things that you guys have never seen before. So yeah, let's go ahead. We're starting here in our first actual, I mean, not really our first base, because our first base was, you know, nothing more than basically a big dirt hole in the ground, or above ground, little dirt house. But then we dug this out. We put in some nice walls. We never got around to putting, you know, glowstone underneath to kind of make a little, you know, kind of like lighting along the bottom of the floor. But I mean, we got a whole bunch of torches, I guess, on the wall. We got a whole bunch of barrels with stuff in. We got a whole bunch of chests that are for the most part empty, other than some random tools and some cobblestone storage. So other than that, the first thing that we really kind of built was our iron farm. Now when we first had it, we just had all our golems falling down here, and then we kind of changed things around a bit, put in this big long water channel that runs all the way down there. If we take a peek, we got some little campfires over there that'll take care of them, and then they go straight into some storage chests. So that's been helpful. That's been running, you know, this whole time. It's been giving us a lot of iron, which we've kind of used for a lot of other things. So we kind of made a few tweaks to it, put some chains on here when we, you know, moved the storage over there. I think we originally had yellow glass too, and I think we switched that out for red because the yellow was just too hard to see. But yeah, so that was kind of the beginning, and then we went into building our big old our big sheep. That's a really big sheep. So over here we have a nice little wool farm. Everything's color coded. You know, I think this thing is still running. It's probably got a whole bunch of shears still in there. We got our little maintenance hatch. We got our item filter. We can sort our wool by different colors. And I mean, yeah, it's still running. What do we got down there? We got oh yeah, shears have lots of durability left, so we don't have to worry about that. This has given us some wool that we've used for a few things, not a lot. We do have some over in our shop that we'll get to kind of at the end here. After that, let's see, what did we do after that? When in that time we were working on our let's fly over here. Our nice big wooden base. I'm not really sure what to call it. Outpost kind of a thing. Well, we kind of did a little bit of work in here. We got, you know, a few cats around here. You know, we got some fish and some sea pickles going on in there. We turned this little spot into a nice cactus farm. You know, decent amount of cactus if you need some green dye. A nice little stone with some water. We got our enchanting station, which we didn't really use a whole lot. We kind of went straight to buying just specific books from the villager trader area. And then we got some nice flowers and a little little garden section. But yeah, so then we got, you know, we built up this. Looks pretty good. Kind of was our main hub then after we moved out of there. We did put everything downstairs, but then we went into building the docks. Now the docks took a little while to build because we had to kind of do a lot of terraforming and, you know, getting little shops set up for our villagers in case we wanted to, you know, get some experience or, you know, buy some glowstone for an emerald. You know, a lot of stuff. Everything's at a really good discounted price. All thanks to our good old pressure cooker, which we'll take a look at here in a bit too. And then after we finally got all this section terraformed and built up and our villagers, then we went ahead and started making our little boat dock. We got our, boats that we can just kind of cruise around in, in case we want to go check out stuff in the water. And then when we're done, we just kind of bring it right back in here. And we can hop up and down. Yeah, you can walk around in here. The boats sit above the slabs that are waterlogged. And then we go down here to the end with a nice little pier at the end where we can take a look at our boat. Like I said when I was building it, it's not the best boat. I think it's probably, the first big size boat that I've actually ever attempted to build. But if we can, we hop down in there, swim on over, take a look in the boat. We got space down here to roll down. Not a lot in here. Looks like there's just one crafting table. We got our two little dispensers, or AK cannons that don't actually fire anything. We swim underneath the dock. Got the nice pillars all the way down to the bottom. And back up. And whoa. Is that you with the trident? Who's got the trident? You do over here. We oh, it's you. Ow. Oh, you guys are gonna try to make me look bad on camera, right? I don't think we got a trident. No. But we do got a whole bunch of drown spawning. Alright, well, no trident for the end of the season. Oh, looks like it's about time to sleep, so let's take a quick little nap here. And then we can go peek at the next big project we worked on. Before we do that, let's go take a peek downstairs real quick. This is where we've moved our main storage to. We got a wall of furnaces and some blast furnaces, some smokers, a whole bunch of storage for different things, and we got a nice little, bedroom in here. Pretty quaint. Not a lot of stuff. Some of our other armor that we've used. And we'll take a peek down there in a little bit. After that, we went ahead and built the two giant melon towers. These things are they're just packed full with a bunch of melons, some observers and some pistons, and everything pops down here into some hoppers and into the composter. And I mean, we've gotten lots and lots of bone meal, more than we actually could use or need. So but it was fun building these super high towers and filling them, or wrapping it around our melon farm. Let's see, after that looks like we're gonna have to sneak out of our base here for a little bit. Then we decided to go ahead and build a nice little ink farm over here. Didn't really use it a whole lot, but as you can see, we got squids in there. They spawn, they fall, all their ink sacs get collected up from all those hoppers. Thanks to our iron farm, we had enough iron to make all those hoppers. And then everything gets funneled through a bubble column and comes up here. And as you can see, there's not a whole lot of ink sacs. We did use some of them here and there for different projects, but we never really spent a whole lot of time just AFKing up here, so we didn't really need that many ink sacs. But basically, yeah, you come up here, you just kind of stand up here and chill and watch the squids spawn, and the ink sacs come flying in. After that, we are going to go over here and we're going to check out the pressure cooker. All of our what am I trying to think? All of the villagers that we got over there in our little shopping district. We sent through here. We got oh, okay. I forgot. Okay. I was like, why isn't the lever working? Okay, so we got one lever to open the door, and the other lever will move our track over. We had the guys over there, brought them over here into the pressure cooker, and then we sent them back. I don't think we really brought, we might have won one or two more from the village over there, brought them in here, but we run them through there, sneaking through the door side, up into the pressure cooker, run them into here. Frank says hi, gives them a few little punches, converts them. We use our apples and our splash potions. We cure them up and keep track of how many times we've cured them. Once we've done it 5 times, we let them out. Shoot them back through that door, back over to the shopping district. Hi, Frank. You still have a track. Yes, I know. You picked up one of the tracks when I dropped it. Thank you. Thank you, Frank. After our pressure cooker, then we went ahead and let's see, what did we do? We went ahead and made our sugarcane farm. This thing, I mean, this thing hasn't been running that long, but it looks like our looks like it kind of got stuck in a mid-run state, which is kind of interesting, but not like we really need to fire it off right now because, you know, end of the season. And if we look, we got, you know, lots and lots and lots of sugarcane. You know, used a lot of it for making fireworks. When we had our grand opening for our store, we had a nice little firework display. And that's where we got all our sugarcane from. And then we can fly over here. Just making fireworks, you also need some gunpowder. And so we have our little generic mob farm over here. This is another thing that, you know, I built the top of it really early on and just kind of had, you know, a little platform here with some chests to collect something. Then we came back through, built this nice little shop out here. Also set up some item sorting so we can sort all of our good stuff, you know, bones and strings and gunpowder and chicken. A few jockey mobs, I guess, spawned at some time to get us some chicken, but I think we went through a good chunk of our gunpowder actually, so good thing we got a whole bunch of rockets that we don't need any more gunpowder. But if we fly back over here, last things that we had been working on was our store. We had the grand opening for the new store. The old store is still there, but there's not a lot in there. It's pretty well empty. And then we also did our ant farm that's over by the shopping district that we'll also check out here in a bit. But before we get there, let's take a look at a few of the behind the scenes kind of stuff. We got our 2 skeleton horses. And these guys have been with us since pretty much the very beginning as well. One of the times that early on we were on here, thunderstorm. I think we had about 3 or 4 of these guys. We had, you know, skeletons on them, so we took out the skeletons and kept the horses. You know, they don't eat a lot. Doesn't take a lot to keep them alive or in their current state. So yeah, they've just been hanging out. We got our nice little cow smasher in here. Feed them up. Babies come out. Adults get taken care of. We got all our beef and leather that we've used. We've been living on steak for, I mean, quite some time. I think almost ever since we built that, we really haven't eaten anything other than, I mean, steak. There is few times we had some like golden carrots and whatnots, but for the most part, steak. It's what we've been eating. What else do we have in here? We have our exit to the back of our base that we've used to bring some mobs in. Long time ago, we had a few guys hanging out here of trying to get little good trades going, but we moved everybody around. Got a piston that you know, does nothing unless you don't actually want to, you know, climb up this one block. This room was used for a few different things. It was going to house our villager and kind of our spot where our zombies were going to kind of take over our zombies were going to convert our villagers, and then we were gonna cure them, kind of make our trades better, but all that got moved over to the pressure cooker, and now this section is just set up for basically concrete. You right click to put concrete there, you use an axe to break it, pickaxe, drops, picked up in the chest. Nice quick easy way to convert concrete dust into actual concrete. Now we go down here. This was our way into our caves. Over here we set up a nice little nether wart farm area. That way we can make all our red bricks for the pressure cooker. And we also have our a little bamboo growing here in case we needed a few extra bamboo. I mean, I think we've got a couple of different stacks of scaffolding, and that's kind of all we needed, but I mean, this is here in case you need a few more pieces of bamboo. Not much else back here except for the observer, some redstone, piston to break it. Then we run over this way. And over here is our beacon color switcher. Every so often, our little hopper piston goes. And nothing. Nothing happens. What happened to my block of sand? Someone broke my sand. Why would someone break my sand? Sand. Don't pay attention to anything that you see. We will cover it in a second because you see nothing. Just look at the wall. There you go. And not sandstone, piece of sand. And we'll run back. Look at the feet. Look at your feet. Look at your feet. Don't see anything. You don't see anything. And okay, there we go. Let's put our chunk of sand back. Never even realized that this has not been running for a while. There we go. Green, black, green switches. Green, black. And give it a little bit. Switch again. And there we go. Switch back. It's a little bit loud. It's kind of bulky and not the best setup, but hey, it works. And it was a little bit earlier on that we had this, so not too worried about it. We do not want to jump down there. Alright, let's go back here since you guys have already seen it. So over here we got some bees going. Let's see if we take a peek over here. We got our bees and some flowers. And it looks like a lot of them are nice and full. We've used this to get sure why. Anyways, we've used this to get you know, honey to make honey blocks and honeycomb. We can hop up here, sneak on in if we need to breed some more bees. Then we go to our mini super smelter. Looks like we got a whole bunch of cobblestone going through it right now. And some stone, but this is what we've been using lately when we need to smelt up a whole bunch of different stuff. We throw it in the top hop, or the top chest. One minecart puts it into hoppers and into the furnaces. And then the other one loops around and the buckets of lava. And we use lava as our fuel source to hook everything up. And as you can see, you know, we got some nether bricks, we got some smooth stone, regular stone, a bunch of empty buckets from the lava. But yeah, this is nice. You can throw in a whole bunch of stuff to cook up and just let it go. Coming over here, we've got a little bit of some extra storage that we've dug out. We got our mini little vine farm. All of our shears when we were getting honeycomb from our bees. And we got some more shears and a bunch of vines. You know, come over here and we shear them up and throw them in there. It looks like we got some honeycomb, bunch of honey blocks, sugar cane, a little bit of some overflow of dark oak, glass, granite, andesite, and good old diorite. And I think these are just our storage for smooth stone, regular stone, cobblestone. Just a whole bunch of extra overflow on the blocks. Let's go ahead, head on down another layer here. Down here we got our nice big ravine that we just threw a bunch of glass on so we can run around on top of it. You know, it looks pretty good. It's kind of nice how you can, you know, just kind of walk on top of the big ravine. Looks kind of interesting. Down this way we have our other bone meal farm that we were using until we built our big towers. But as you can see, we basically got melons growing with some hoppers and observers. This thing just constantly runs. Minecart picks up all our melon and turns it into the composter and a whole bunch more bone meal. The thing we had running not too much long before we set up our big giant melon towers, but it definitely did help get some bone meal and other things like that ahead of time. And we continued down our mine shaft all the way down to Y11. As you can see, we got our main tunnel with our little offshoot tunnels down that way, whole bunch of mining for, you know, resources and diamonds. Come down here and we got our slime farm that we just completed. I mean, it's, as you can see, slimes are still falling. We did have some interesting stuff happen. As you can see, we have minecart there, and if you look close, there's actually 4 minecarts in that second group. They all started on an individual track, but for some reason they all want to jump tracks from time to time, which is strange. And then sometimes they'll start running backwards. I think last time we were down here we had what was it, double stack of minecarts going that way, and then on the middle we had one going that way, and actually I think we had 2 going that way. Now all 4 of them are on the same track and heading the same direction. It's bizarre. I don't know why or how they're jumping tracks. I mean, that one almost looked like it glitched there for a second, so, but that's all right. Plenty of slime balls down here. Look, we got a couple more. Yeah, now we're not really gonna need them, but We cleared out this whole big area trying to find some slimes. Or some slime trunks. And, you know, we found some. There's one right there. There's actually, I think, one around here and one or two over there. Like, there's actually quite a few. I'm surprised there's not more slimes that are spawning. Yeah, that was, I think that was the last episode we did. Now let's go ahead. I think that's pretty much all of the stuff around here. I'll take a quick peek up top and just see if there's anything that we've missed. Back up into our old starter base. Oh, we got our little, you know, enchanting section right there too. That was our first enchanting section, our enchanting area. So we moved over to our bigger base and decided we needed another one. So that's all that we have around here. Small little farm area for some other food. And yeah, I think that's about it. I mean, this base kind of spread kind of a big spot. Oh, we got our eggs here. Bunch of chickens up there. That way we can throw some chicken eggs in there. When they grow up, we had one of our villagers over there in our shops wanted raw chicken. One raw chicken for an emerald. So we made a whole bunch of raw chicken from our chickens that are just chilling on top of a hopper. And I think that's it. So let's go ahead. We're going to pop on over to the shopping district real quick. We'll take a peek at the old shop, the new shop, and our little ant farm. And I think that'll be it. All right. Well, we're over in the shopping district. This is our first little shop that we made. We were doing a lot of digging in the nether looking for ancient debris, so we had lots and lots of nether quartz, and I didn't really need all of it, so I figured why not make a little shop, throw some nether quartz in it, sell it, see if anybody else needs it. So over here we do got a little bit of some nether quartz left, and then after a while we threw in some sea pickles and some turtle eggs, which I don't think any were actually bought. Not a single one. Which is fine. I don't care. I didn't need them. Then after some time, we did go ahead and build ourselves a new shop. That way we could sell more stuff and just have a nice bigger shop. And when we did that, we set off a nice little firework display here. Let's just throw a few fireworks in here and light them off. Let's see. Can we get them going? And no, not the right ones. Just oh, hey, stop running. With these. Look at them go! Little firework display. We got a lot more in there at the time. Big ones. We had some, you know, stars and big balls and some creeper heads. You know, go check out the video. It was a pretty nice little firework display. Then we went in and we built our nice new little shop. We had a whole bunch of different things in here. Magma blocks, honey blocks. What do we, I guess we got some diamonds in there, some ink sacks. Stones, of course, and lapis, and must have been a redstone, I think, in there. Upstairs we had some more stuff being sold. All of our different colors of wool. And I'm not really sure what was in here. Something that was all bought out. In here was our elytras. Those were all bought out, like, as soon as the store opened. Yeah, so the store, you know, was nice. let me sell some stuff to other people. Then we went and we also have our nice little ant farm over here. We take a peek and we got our ants in there. They're just kind of crawling around, having fun, playing in their little, their little ant farm. This was another one that it was fun to build, like some, just some glass and some sandstone to kind of make a little, mazes and stuff. But getting the spiders in there, that part wasn't fun. You gotta wait till nighttime for spiders to spawn, and then one zombie would show up. He would kill him, and then you would have the whole horde after you, and you'd spend pretty much the rest of the night just fighting off zombies. Hopefully trying to get a spider or two at least in there. But yeah, that was a nice one too. Yeah, looks pretty good. Spiders are not ants, but they do kind of look like ants. So yeah, definitely was a fun one to build. Other than that, that's pretty much some of the big stuff that we've covered this season. We did join kind of later in the season, but season 3 will be starting real soon. This time we'll be there from the beginning. So hopefully we can get some more things done. And a lot of stuff looking good. A few ideas for the next season. A few things we'll have to just kind of see how things go. But yeah, hopefully you guys will subscribe to the channel. Keep an eye out for when all the new videos come out. Season 3 ones starting real soon. Make sure you like this video if you enjoyed all the stuff that we accomplished in season 2. And then, other than that, I guess I will see everyone in season 3.